Hello everyone, this is Nikhil and welcome back to our channel Nikhil's Learning World. This is our Kotlin programming series and today this is our 26th tutorial on the flow and channel in Kotlin. So in this video we dive deep into the one of the most and confusing topics, that is flow versus channel in Kotlin. So in this session we will see what is flow, that is a cold stream, and what is channel, that is hot stream. Okay, so key difference between flow channel when use flow versus channel, real world examples, and conversion between flow and channels. Okay, by the end of this video we will clear understand when use the flow and when use the channel. Okay, so let's get started with the flow. So what is Kotlin flow? Okay, so flow is called a synchronous data stream from Kotlin Coroutines. Okay, so flow is nothing but eliminating data one by one or step by step. Okay, and like I said, so flow, so it's emits multiple value over the time, or it's run behind inside the coroutines. Okay, and supports operator like map, filter, collect, and you can see here an example like function simple flow. It's return flow integer and flow for loop I in 1 to 3, that is a range. Okay, so we have seen ranges and loops in the chapter, we have seen that one. Okay, so in the for loop I is an index and 1 to 3, these are the range, and delayed with 1 second, and it emits its index. Okay, got the point? So flow is an called asynchronous data stream from Kotlin coroutines. Okay, so just keep in mind that is collecting simple flow dot collect. Whenever collect the flow, that is a flow in code, start only when it collected. Okay, and emits only multiple operators. Okay, one emitter, multiple operators. That is the important point here. That is the best practices here. Okay, so next is what is channel. So channel is a communication primitive, okay, used to send the data between coroutines. Okay, whenever you want to communication between the two coroutines or two or more coroutines, the communication is bridge, one of the bridge is channel. Okay, so we can send the data in between coroutines. That's the reason we need to this the channel in Kotlin. Okay, so it's an hot stream, that is it start immediately. Okay, cold stream means it's whenever it collects it emits. Okay, but regarding to the channel, it's hot stream, it start with the immediately, supports multiple sender and receiver, and works like a queue. That is the main point is here. You can see here an example like val channel equal to channel integer launch I index in 1 to 3, that is channel dot send of I, and channel close launch for value in channel and print value. You got the point? Channel is nothing but the communication bridge, or you can say primitive, and it is used to send the data between coroutine. Okay, so next we can see here the difference in between flow and channel. Like it's a nature, like flow it's an cold and channel it's an hot. So flow means whenever you collect the data it will be flow, and channel it can immediately emits the data. Okay, it start on the collect. Okay, and immediately channel. Use case when the data stream collected, at that time flow will be used, and if you want to the communication in between coroutines, that the channel is very important. Okay, so if you can say in interview you can ask, or interviewer can ask what is the communication in between coroutines, so channel is the bridge. Okay, so back pressure, it's inbuilt and manual handling. Okay, so API style declarative and imperative, and multiple receiver, no have any multiple receiver in flow, but in channel yes they are multiple receivers there. And compilation, okay, sorry, compilation that is automatic and must close manually. Okay, so that about the core differences in between flow and channel. Next is when use of this flow. Okay, that's very important. You can see you want to emit the data stream, that the flow. Okay, whenever you want to emit, like whenever you want to emit data, okay, so that time you can use here. So you need to operate like map and filter. You are working with APIs. Okay, APIs responses emits only the server can fetch the data. Okay, from the server you can fetch the data, that only the emits the data. Okay, so database streams and UI state updates. Whenever data comes, you can state update. Okay, UI state update. At that time, the flow is used. Okay, hope you understand and get clear idea on that. And when used the channel is used when the communication in between coroutines. Okay, so maybe one or more coroutines. At that time, the communication done by the channel only. Okay, you want to event passing. Okay, and if you want to task queues and produce consumer models, at that time you need to use that channels. Okay, so converting channels to flow, you can convert your channels to flow by using the channel dot consume as flow. So it will be convert your channel into the flow, and vice versa you can convert flow into channel. Okay, so you can do flow dot produce in and scope. Okay, in this way you can convert vice versa. Example, you can see here function fetch user colon flows string, whatever the strings flow is here, and flow emits user 1 and user 2. Okay, in this way you can emit the data in the flow. And about the channel, you can see here an example like val event channel equal to channel string sender and receiver, because channel is always used for the communication. Okay, so sender and receiver, whenever event channel dot send button clicked, that is the one of the button is there to send the data, and received by using the event channel dot receive. Okay, so these are the two functions used to channel communication. So in this episode we have learned, or we can say summary, flow is a stream of data that is a reactive, and channel is a communication pipe, like you're sending a data or messaging. At that time communication handle by using the channel. Okay, so flow is simpler and safer for most cases, and channel is powerful but required careful handling. That is the main thing is here. So hope you understand on and get clear idea on the flow and channel in Kotlin. And yeah, so next episode we will see exception handling in Kotlin. Okay, so very interesting. We need to that because some programs getting an error due to the some man-made errors or system errors, so we need to handle on that. Okay, so these are the exception handlings. We will see in the next session. So up to now, this is our Kotlin programming series, and today we have learned flow and channels in Kotlin. Okay, so if you found this video helpful, please do share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe your channel, and it will help me to get motivated. Okay, so please share and like with this video. This is Nikhil signing off. See you in the next video.